Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Craig Jackson. It's nice to meet all of you. This is my first YouTube video. So let me start off by saying that once again, it's nice to meet you, and I will be bringing some more videos to you in the near future, and they will be funny and entertaining and educational at the same time. And in this first video, I want to introduce to you some quantum physics. This one's going to be a little bit straight to the point, just because it kind of explains, like, well, you really need to know this, basically. Now, about 6 months ago, and before that, I was lost. I didn't understand a lot of things, like how the world operates, but once I got arrested for one of the stupid greed-pleasing laws that are out there, I started to question a lot of things, like why humanity seems to be going back in time instead of forward. Well, to put it into simple terms, quantum physics is the answer to the age-old questions that many of us have been asking ourselves for years. Who are we and where do we come from? Well, we are all energy, and everything we do, from our actions to thoughts and words, is energy. If you don't get what I'm saying, here's your physics class, seeing as how they don't teach it to you in grade school anyways. Quantum physics has uncovered that the entire universe is held together with vibrating atoms. With that in mind, they have also found that our brain's thoughts create vibrations. Our perceived reality is caused by these vibrations. We are living in a world full of these vibrations caused by the electromagnetic spectrum. We only see a small fraction of that we call our reality. There was an experiment conducted a few years ago that showed the following. Several people, when meditating on their thoughts of words in front of a frozen cup of water, had their thoughts form amazing things. Words like love, happiness, and friendship created an atomic structure which resembled a perfect snowflake with beautiful crystal patterns, while words like hate, disgust, and Hitler froze in crystals with distorted, undistinguishable patterns. This tells us that love brings balance and fear, and hate brings distortion. Funny when you think about how water reacts to thought. Remember, our body is 70% water. So why don't we put it on a massive scale? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but ever since I was a kid, all I can remember and gathered from history of recent humanity is negative energy. The government has been creating this bad energy, and past generations of our ancestors, unaware of this, became, with no offense meant at all to what I'm about to say, brainwashed and led to believe all the wrong things, and in turn passed it on to their children for generations. But let me tell you this. We can and will become the generation who will finally have a way of consciousness and move forward and be free of the mental and, in cases, physical slavery, and have lives that are extraordinarily beyond unimaginable, without the burdens of neglect, torture, and abuse on our souls, which we have come to believe and know as the norm in our everyday lives. But you are not alone. We are all in this together, and we will get through this and go on to accomplish many things together. I would recommend to everybody to start learning about as much as fascinates you. The internet is a great thing, and just forget about what this sorry excuse of a school system has taught us, because most of it was purposely meant to be irrelevant. So make the world relevant, people. Learn a new language, travel, whatever makes you happy, and I mean truly makes you happy. Become one with yourself and just do you. If you aren't happy with yourself, how do you expect to be truly happy in your thoughts, actions, words, and energy? We are all one entity, and bad energy just creates more bad energy. So if we create good energy, then more good energy will come. So, quantum physics is the answer. So we need to stop making it as if it is otherwise. and we need to stop wasting times on the problems that are not relevant to humanity as a whole. We have been given barriers through language, racism, the monetary system, religion, morals, and etc. Stop listening to what the media has to say, from Hollywood to the news to a lot of this mainstream music. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just know that the heart does not mourn over what it doesn't see. So do your research on quantum physics and the Illuminati and the government as a whole on YouTube, Wikipedia, everything. And don't just write this off, because I know it's easy to dismiss conspiracy theories and what somebody else has to say, but um, you know, um, I wouldn't tell you guys something if it wasn't true. So what I'm saying is, awake your soul and move past the hurt and betray and let your soul be free. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Once again, love, peace, and soul.